everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Rice Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Hart. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This try is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Single back, takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Rice. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Owls. He just sprints into the end zone. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Rice, 14. Jacksonville State, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the handoff. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play. Runs through the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. No huddle here for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense in hurry-up mode. Running play called on third and short. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration.
It's another first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rice. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the 6 and keep this drive going. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Win after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Jacksonville State, 7.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rice offense is out there again. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50+.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. After all that running around, they've got him for a sack. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, let's call it a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Hart. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Owls. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Jacksonville State. Number 4. Scores for the defense.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And there's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hart. The ball is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. Powers through a tackle. Unleashes the stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Rice. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there.
And the Jacksonville State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets him go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Play down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
He'll pitch it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Hart. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Touchdown, Owls. And this one is getting ugly.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Rice, 45. Jacksonville State, 15.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The back's got it.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
There's the handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go.
It's a shotgun run call. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a run to the left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
And makes the score. Rice, 45.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 11, set to advance on the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings on 2nd down.
Well, this was an intriguing